Welcome back to the Auto Insider, where you come to find out what's new, what's hot, and what's not in the automotive industry. Talking about the 2024 Nissan Z Performance Edition. And when we got our hands on this 2024 Nissan Z, long awaited, a couple years ago when it was reintroduced to the market, everybody was excited about it. And we're still excited for good reason. It still has the nostalgia. It has the same lines, very similar lines. So if you were familiar with the Z in the 70s and 80s, then you remember the 280ZX and the 300ZX. Remember those? Well, this new Nissan Z has very similar design qualities to that. They brought back the nostalgia. It looks a lot like that older Z with the modern touches. The one we had was called this bold gray, bolder gray pearl with this really bright electric blue leather and synthetic suede interior. While that color combination looks great for a week, I can imagine being overwhelmed by that bright blue if I were to own that vehicle for a long time. But buddy, it just added to the excitement of driving it around. And then it is still available. It comes standard in a manual transmission, a 6-speed transmission. Now, the Nismo version of this car, which is the Nissan Z on steroids, which is the one that a lot of performance-minded people are probably going to go looking for, it doesn't come with a manual transmission. It only comes in an automatic. But that's because that vehicle has been put on a level where it's there to compete with the BMW M's of the world, the Mercedes AMGs of the world, the Mustang GTs, the Camaro SSs. So they needed to have a paddle shifter that will make that vehicle a lot better performer. Because let's face it, most of us, even though people like myself think we're great at driving a manual transmission, our skill set is no match for a Tiptronic or for a paddle shifted transmission or automatic. It shifts too quickly, it's too seamless, it measures the engine revs too good and makes that vehicle a better performing vehicle. But for me, I think I prefer having the Performance Edition because I like being able to shift gears. And the one that we had the 3-liter V6 twin turbo engine, which is the standard engine across the Zs. And it has 400 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque, which means this thing will jet out 0 to 60 times in the low 4 seconds. Has launch control. Those of you who are not really familiar with sports cars, the launch control is a setting, a computer modulated setting that allows the vehicle's engine RPMs to rev up, and it lets the driver come off the clutch really quickly and shoot the car out kind of like a rocket. And the benefit of this is it keeps the tires from spinning, gives you as much traction as possible for really good, quick and quick shifts and get you down the line really quick off the line. You have manual transmission, launch control, limited slip rear differential. This vehicle has a high performance, we call it Exhilarating clutch. This is like a performance. This is a clutch system that a lot of people go and upgrade their vehicles with. Well, the Performance Z comes standard with this high performance clutch. Not only that, it comes standard with these 4-piston brake calipers in the front by this company called Akebono, 2-piston brake calipers in the rear. They look really good sitting inside these 19-inch raised, super lightweight forged aluminum sport performance wheels. So Nissan went out and partnered up with performance companies to bring in performance parts to make the vehicle lighter and to perform much better. And I will tell you, after a week driving around in this car, this is a perfect daily driver. Smooth, clutch is smooth, gears ratio is short and easy to get to. But when you get ready to get on it, it reminds you that it's 400 horsepower under the hood in this 3-liter V6 that'll get you down the road. Really enjoy the experience. And when I say it's a great daily driver, it has new for 2024 Amazon Alexa built-in connectivity. So it allows you to, and it's just on the Performance and the Nismo, so you got to go one of those 2 upper brands to have it. But it lets you integrate all your stuff like your music controls, make phone calls. You can even manage a smart home. So if you got the Google Alexa in your house, you can manage things in your house from your Z. So you're on the way home, hard day at work, you want to get stuff, the lights started and things going on in your house, You can tell your Nissan Z, hey, Alexa, turn on the lights, turn on to this. You can do it right from the car on the way home. All the safety is there too. It has the automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, lane departure warning. It also has the auto dimming headlights. So daily driver it is. When you're ready to get out there on that track, you can do that too. It is ready for it. With those Bridgestone Pretends and 19-inch tires on there, sticky summer tires, we really enjoyed ourselves. Now, while it may not measure up quite to the M's and AMGs of the world when it comes to performance, it's a bargain. When you think about what you got to pay on one of those German cars to get the performance out of this car, you could be almost double, because the sticker price on the one that we tested was MSRP was $55,110. You're not going to see a bunch of them on the road. I really enjoyed my time in it. That Nissan Z has the nostalgia wrapped into the new technology, gives you everything that you need. Maybe not quite as much as you want, but everything you can need from a sports car. That 2024 Nissan Z, go check it out. I recommend the manual transmission. You're one of those people who just got to have it all, and you want to be out there in competition with the big boys, you may want to jump up to the Nismo, but you're going to put another couple dollars on top of that. But you got a little midlife crisis going on, you want to have that one little last bit of fun, check out that Nissan Z. We put it on our hot list. That's the 2024 Nissan Z Performance with the manual transmission. And if you haven't already done so, click that button, like and subscribe. That way you'll be alerted each week when our new videos come out.